This is the Spartan Body Mind Podcast. I'm your host, Seth Winterhalter. Today we're talking about fashion and fitness. Fashion and fitness. Kind of odd for a 44-year-old going to talk about fashion, but hopefully you'll like it. Before I jump into that, again, Spartan Body and Mind, we're here to help men reclaim their manhood. What do we mean by that? It's so odd. It basically means this. We're trying to help you be the best version of you. That's what manhood is. Manhood isn't about growling and scratching and grunting. It's about being the best version of you so you can impact and live a meaningful life, right? Impact this world for good. That starts with you being vibrant and healthy personally in your physical, in your mental, and your emotional. This is why we have the Spartan Program. The initial program is a 90-day program to help you reset your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Once you are dialed in there, it's going to help you have better relationships, better friendships, better marriage, better person in all your relationships, work, etc. It's also going to help you really dial in your purpose in life so that you can be more vibrant, more vital in your workplace, in your neighborhood, in your community. Life should be enjoyed, and it should be lived in a way that again, is what you think enjoyability is, right? Don't live for someone else's picture of happiness. Live for what would actually make you happy, actually make you want to live joyfully, vibrantly. And so we want to help you do that. So again, go to thespartanprogram.com, the Spartan Program. It's all three words, right? Thespartanprogram.com. Check that out. Okay. Excuse me. Today, fashion and fitness. Why did I talk about fashion and fitness? I think there's something about going to the gym and feeling good about what you're wearing. And maybe this is a disconnect for some guys. For me, I think I like to look good. I like to feel good. And part of that feeling good is about how I look, right? I don't want to be disheveled. I don't want to, right? I'm not going to just show up in whatever. I think that the way you present yourself has an effect on your confidence, as I think there's a psychological impact about, right? If you're trying to lift some weight and really get after it, increase your goals, especially in the gym, something about your look helps that. And even what you wear helps you look, helps you see muscle, right? I'm not one of those guys wearing a tank top at the gym. I'm one of them. I like to be covered up, but I also like to see my muscles. I like to see contraction. I like to see what's going on. And so there's some clothes I think that can help you do that. So I'm going to talk about what kind of I wear. And again, some of you guys would turn this off and be like, I have no care. I'm just going to go to Walmart and get whatever. Good on you. You do you, boo. For me, for those of us who like fashion, and not even fashion, even when I get into shoes, those are performance issue. I think, again, clothes can be performance too. I think you don't want some clothes, are either restrictive or they're weird. And so when you get on the leg press machine or, you do something, you go, yeah, that was a bad choice. So we'll start with the clothes. 3 brands that I like in order. The number one brand that I love is Young LA. Young LA has, I think, the best joggers, they're kind of like a sweatpant. They have the best joggers. They have the best shirts. They're just, when it comes to shirts and pants, they're the best. The 213 Elite joggers are the brand new ones that I bought. Love them. You can even wear those around the house. Super comfy. The Ultraflex long sleeve shirts are awesome. I wear a lot of long sleeves when I work out. People make fun of me. They're like, aren't you like hot? I am hot. Incredibly hot. I'm like Zoolander hot. No, I am. It doesn't really bother me. I kind of run hot blooded, I guess, or whatever the blood is where heat doesn't bother me. And so I like to work out in long sleeves. They also have t-shirts. The Perfect Tee 411 Perfect Tee is great. Fits great. You can really see I like a shirt that it isn't too tight where it's like form fitting, but it's tighter in the upper body, so you can really see your shoulders when you're doing shoulder movement, or I'm doing some back work. I can kind of see the muscles in the top of my back. And so if you watch some of my videos on the old TikTok or Instagram, you can follow me there, Seth Winterhalter. You'll see some of those fits. And so Young LA, love Young LA. The next 2 brands, Alpha Elite, I've got some joggers from them. They're a little tighter. The fabric is still thick, which I like. I don't like a thin fabric. I don't care for that as much, but they are definitely more form-fitting. And so I think they're great on leg day. I can really see my leg contraction in them better than I can. I don't wear my Young LA joggers usually on leg day because they're a little looser, a little thicker. And so I like my Alpha Elite joggers. So I can, it's called the Identity Jogger, I think is the one I have specifically. And that one, it's not like, like spandex pants, but it is a tighter jogger than the Elite joggers from Young LA. So Alpha Elite, love their Identity joggers. Gymshark is my third brand. I don't actually care for their joggers or their shirt. They're probably the least company that I still have. I still have some of their stuff. It's not bad, but it's their joggers typically are too thin for me. I don't care for that level of thinness. And their shirts are kind of the same. The shirts, actually, I have a handful of shirts that aren't bad. They are thinner. They're not quite as thick as the Young LA shirts or the Alpha Elite shirts, which I prefer. But they have some cool designs and some pretty good fits for their shirts. And again, the joggers all fit. The Crest jogger is the one that I have that I actually I wear. I'll wear, I say often. Again, I wear the Young LA more and the Alpha Elite more, but the Crest joggers are nice. They're nice for the house too. They're getting just a little thinner. So if you do like a thinner material, you're going to love Gymshark. That's going to be for you. So there's the close. Young LA, Alpha Elite, Gymshark. Check those out. I'm not sponsored or an affiliate of any of them. So Young LA, you want to hit me up, hit me up. I think you can use actually Cutler. Jay Cutler is sponsored. I think he is sponsored by Young LA. I think if you use code Cutler for Young LA, you get a break there. I don't know. You can find codes everywhere for these. So shoes. Let's get into probably the most important is shoes. Again, I want them to look good because I care about fashion, but I also care about purpose. And shoes are important, especially for legs, squatting, any kind of leg, stabilization. You're going to want a good flat shoe. You don't want a ton of cushion and, these Nikes so for cardio, I use the Adidas Ultra Boost 22. Love that shoe. I find that if I have a regular shoe or my flat shoes that I'm going to talk about in a minute, on the treadmill, if I go above an incline like 4, especially 5, oh man, my heel is just shot up like it's toast. I get shin splints. With the Adidas Ultra Boost 22. I can go up to incline 12, and it's just, they're so comfortable, amazing shoe. The Adidas Ultra Boost 22. The shoe I use the most and wear the most for working out is the Nike Metcon. But let me help you here because the Metcons have a lot of numbers, right? A lot of versions. And so I prefer above all the versions, the Metcon 6. I own 3 pairs of Metcon 6. I have a black pair, a white pair, and a gray pair. And I love them. Amazing shoe. Incredible. I have 1 pair of the 7s. It's not quite as good as the 6 as far as flatness and stability, but it is good. I would still do leg workouts with them if I had to. I have plenty of 6s, so I don't need to do that, nor do I do it, but I would if I had to. But the 7s, they look a little they look a little sharper, and they're a cool shoe. Love that shoe. I love the color on mine. So I have 1 pair of 7s, I have 3 pairs of 6s, and if I had to choose one shoe above them all, that would be the shoe I would always choose. If you're going to add a shoe, which I have done for cardio, when I do, especially 45 minutes to an hour of cardio, when I add that to my session, because I do an incline on the treadmill, and I want my incline to be usually between 6 to 10, then I put on my Adidas for that. Okay? There's your clothes. There's your shoes. I recommend you get a good hat. Love a good hat. I don't know what hat am I wearing. I think I'm wearing my black hat. These hats with the flag on them, I got it Amazon. Pretty comfortable hat. I have no idea what the brand is. Always find you a good hat. The hat that I have that's my favorite hat, I can't think of the name right now. Oh, I'm going to have to get back to you. I'll put it in the show notes. I think it starts with an M. It's an amazing hat. It's my gray, blue one. I love that hat. I should have got that for this. And then get a good gym bag, right? The gym bag I have right now was a gift from my mom for Christmas. I think it was off Amazon. It's okay. It's holding in there, but I can tell it'll wear out here. By the end of summer, it'll be toast. So finding a good gym bag, some good compartments in there for your shoes. I like this one because it has a separate compartment for my shoes, holds my weight belt, holds all my straps, holds all my bands and my gear, holds my protein powder and my intra and my pre and all that stuff. Plus it has another thing for my headphones, my keys and all that stuff. So make sure you get a good bag. Again, you want it to be as small as possible to take up as little space, especially if I carry mine out on the weight room floor with me. And so I don't want it to be a burden for people. So I don't want some huge obnoxious bag. So get you a good hat, get you a good bag, get you some good clothes, get you some good shoes, feel good about yourself, and use it for not only for comfort, not only for look, but for comfort, to get you some gains. All right. Hope that's helpful for those of us interested in fashion. If you're interested in getting after it, I want to encourage you to go to the SpartanProgram.com. Fill it out, fill out the form, let us set up a call with you and chat about how we can help you become the best version of the man you are meant to be. Until next time.